Hare Hare Krishna. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janaballabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Gopi Janaballabha Girivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Brajajana Nandana Yamuna Tiravana Chari Yashoda Yashoda Nandana Brajajana Nandana Yamuna Tiravana Chari Yashoda Yamuna Tiravana Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janaballabha Girivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Brajajana Nandana Yamuna Tiravana Chari Yashoda Nandana Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna. Come on, everyone, loudly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare श्री राधा मदन मोहन की, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की, श्री गौर निताय की, लक्ष्मी नरसिंह स्वामी भगवान की, प्रहलाद महाराज की, ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, ऑल असेंबल्ड डिवोटीज की, भगवद गीता ग्रंथ की, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंद। हरे कृष्ण, हरे कृष्ण। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पदान सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Everyone please repeat after me as loudly as you can. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपः कुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रये। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते। कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्धिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hukum karoti vachalam pangum langayati girimyat kripahatamaham mande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Om Pavitro Pavitro Va Sarvavastham Gatopi Va Yat Smaret Pundarikakshah Sabhya Bhyantaram Suchi Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu.
Try to take from this now. We can take it from this. This will be more easier. We can take it from this.
Hare Krishna. So, how many of you did not attend last week's class? You can lift your hand. Last Saturday. First time you are coming here today. You came here before, but this series you are not attended the past class. How many? Can you lift your hands again? Just so you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, almost 11 of you. Yeah. No problem. I'm not going to repeat the whole class. The recording is already there. I will share the recording. You can go to channel Leelanand Das. And there you can see the playlist. You'll see 2026 SSR and BG batch 2026. Then you can hear the first lecture there. Okay. But there will be a little recap. So we are going to do 12 sessions as part of Bhagavad Gita, and then we'll start the Bhagavad Gita book itself. While we do these 12 sessions, we cover almost 40% of Bhagavad Gita, right? 40% or more actually. You will get an essence of what is there in Bhagavad Gita by the time we finish all these 12 sessions, right? So, to start with, this session that we are doing is the first one, In Search of Happiness, Permanent versus Temporary. So we did some part of it last week. Today we'll try to finish it off. And next week we'll do, is God a creation of human mind? Means, does God exist? And third one, why believe in scriptures? What are the three modes of material nature? Who is Guru and why do I need one? Who am I? What is my real nature? What really is death and what happens after? Destiny, free will, God's mercy. And the 9th session, why do bad things happen to good people? And finally, 10th session, religion and trail, one God versus many gods. Who is God? And 11, what is yoga? What is its purpose? And 12, how to practically apply Bhagavad Gita in today's life. Right? So I highly recommend everybody to finish this course. It's once in a lifetime investment. And some of you are doing it like multiple times. You know, Prabhuji is the third time you're doing? My God. One thing I must tell, I must have done this many times, but every time I do this, I really feel my basics are, you know, kind of solidified. Foundation is solidified. Because many a times, basics we forget and we keep going up and then it's difficult to hold ourselves. So last week we discussed what are all living entities searching for. I'm going a little fast. So everyone is searching for only one thing, pleasure, right? Pleasure. And how do they derive the pleasure from? From 4 activities. What are those activities? Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maitunamcha. Eating, sleeping, defending, and sex life. Right? Maitunamcha. These are the 4 main activities every living entity is deriving pleasure from. Any living entity. Right from an insect to a bird to a dinosaur, if it existed, to a human being. Whatever we are deriving pleasure from only these 4 activities. It's common, right? So the question is, what do humans have which animals don't? What animals cannot that humans can? What is the difference between humans and other living entities? And do humans have any goal in life other than eating, sleeping, defending, and mating? Right? So Vyasdev is giving a nice shloka in Mahabharata. We can repeat once again. Ahara nidra maitunam cha samanyam etat pashubir naranam dharme hi eko adhika vishesho dharmena hina pashuhi samana. So your next week homework is to learn this shloka. Right? It's very easy to learn shloka. You just have to keep repeating it again and again and again. Write it down on a small sheet of paper And whenever you have free time, just keep repeating. Ahara nidra bhaya maitunam cha samanyam etat pashuvir naranam dharme eko vedike vishesho dharme nahina pashuhi samana. If you understand the meaning of all these words, then it's easy to remember. Right? Ahara means what? Eating. Nidra means what? Bhaya means what? Defending. Maitunam cha means what? Sex life. Right? Ahara nidra bhaya maitunam cha. Cha means same. So samanyam etat pashubhir naranam. Samanyam means saman. हिंदी में समान बोलते हैं. Samanyam. Right? Equal. Same. Etat pashubhir. Same in pashu. Right? Pashu means all other living. Naranam. Everything. Right? Even human beings and pashu. Dharmo hi eko adhika vishesho. Vishesho means what? Special. Vishesh vyakti hai. Special. Adhika, additionally special. What is that? Dharme hi eko, the one who understands dharma. Right? Dharmena hina, meaning without understanding of dharma, if somebody lives, pashu hi samana, equal to a animal. Right? Because these four activities of eating, sleeping, mating and defending are same among human beings and animals. Same thing in translation, the propensity to eat, sleep, mate and defend are equal in animals and human beings. Only one extra thing is rewarded to humans, that is to establish relationship with God. In other words, the only difference between human beings and animals is that human beings can be trained in science of spirituality, whereas animals cannot. If any human being does not attempt to learn about spiritual life, he is considered to be equal to an animal. Right? So last week we discussed about, just an allegoric example, that what if I am a gold medalist from silver or gold? I think last week I told silver, but it's okay. Let's make it gold medalist. From IIT Boldia last time. Any other institution you can think of? ISB. Pass mein na? Huh? I don't know if it has a gold medal or not, but you are graduated from ISB, you have a salary of 80 lakhs per annum, plus variable pay of 20, so it is 1 crore. You have a flat in, where you want? My home Bhuja. People remember that. Yeah. You have a flat in my home Bhuja, a villa in some jilla, some farmhouse somewhere, right? Successful. At least once in month you go to America and come. That is the highest privilege for Telugu fellows. Right? What else? What else can you think of? You have an Audi car. Your wife has a Benz car. Huh? Your children study in some international school. Right? Where everything is air conditioned, including bathroom. Right? What else is a definition of success today? You have a good physique, 4 biscuits in the stomach. Right? What else? What else you can be proud of? What else today people want to be? Huh? Gold, yes. So yeah, good. Yeah. How many fingers? 10 fingers. 8 fingers gold. 2 diamonds. What else people are proud of? Whatever you're proud of. Veda Vyas is telling all these qualities included, all the success included, with all due respect, you're only doing 4 activities. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maitunam. So you're equal to a pig. Even though you're ISB graduate, but if you're only doing these 4 activities, pig is also doing these 4 activities. Right? You are paying home loan. Pig doesn't have to pay home loan. Any gutter is its house only. Isn't it? Any rat can live in 3-floored house without paying any loan. You have to buy a villa for 3 floors. How much you have to pay? 7 crores, 8 crores. Rat has to pay anything? Right? Pehla bachcha first floor mein, second bachcha dusre floor mein, third bachcha upar. Entertainment theater mein. Hai ki nahi? So everybody is trying to defend. Don't think you are defending extra your children. Animals are also defending their children. Animals are also making the living. Every morning when you get up, see in the balcony, birds are going out from one side to another side. What are they going for? For getting food for their children. Right? People are going from Kukadpalli to Madhapur. What are they going for? Food. People are going from Nalagandla to Gachibowli. What are they going for? Food. A dog is going from this street to that street. What is it going for? Food. What is the difference? What is the difference? There's no difference. Right? When you understand that, then your spirituality starts. Until then, you are in an illusion. Prabhuji, I'm special, Prabhuji. What way you're special? You're eating in a plate, pig is eating in the gutter. That's the only difference, isn't it? You are sophisticatedly leading a life. They are leading a natural life. The taste when they are eating is the same. Taste is same, na? Pleasure is same, na? Huh? Items are different, but taste is same, na? Pleasure coming out is same. Nidra. They are sleeping, you are sleeping. They are sleeping better than you. You need tablets to sleep now. You don't even know when to sleep now. Right? With your super duper education, now we are being put into jobs where we are supposed to work when everybody else is sleeping. And what is the result of that? You get grey hair very fast. What is the meaning of grey hair? That means your death is coming close. If you have grey hair and you are thinking it's a new fashion, you are a fool. Grey hair आया मतलब old age चालू हो गया. Don't think about vitamin deficiency, protein deficiency. Your life deficiency is happening. That is the problem. I have so much grey hair means आने वाला है जल्दी, है कि नहीं? So, nidra. When is the time to sleep? When is the time to wake up? Animals follow perfect schedule. We are supposed to follow a perfect schedule, but we are not following. Right? So they are good in the department as well. Taking care of the family. If Trump has more war with Iran, we don't know how to take care of our family because gas will not come, petrol will not come. But do animals have a problem with that? Huh? If Trump says tomorrow, I will bomb Iran completely, what will a dog tell? Oh, it will tell. It doesn't care. In its language, it's saying, Trump, I don't care. Again, because animals know how to live. But we don't know what to do. All our education falls flat on the floor. Saying, I don't know what to do. Prabhuji, gas kidhar se lana? Hai ki nahi? Maitunamcha, sex life. Animals are better than us. We are thinking what to do with children. They know what to do with children. Right? They take care of their children. We are thinking whether to have children or no. That is our modern situation. Our ancestors had 12 children. They had no problem. All children grew up. They are all taking care of agriculture, house, everything is taken care of. Nobody died of poverty. Right? In the past. Now people are dying of poverty. That's a different thing, big discussion why. So animals are very good in the department also. They can have as many number of kids. They don't have any problem. Right? So these 4 activities are same. So what is special? What is human intelligence for? Bhagavad Gita says Kripana. Don't be a Kripana. Arjuna, don't be a Kripana. Meaning Kanjus. Don't try to be a Kanjus. Agree? Kanjus means what? Miser. Not using what you have. Not utilizing what you have. What is the most special thing you have? Human intelligence. What are you using it for? Eating, mating, sleeping, defending. Right? Nothing else. So what are you doing? You are Kanjus. You're not using it what is supposed to be used for. See, if there is a clip to dry the clothes, na? You all use that in the house, na? Clip. What if I keep the clip on my nose like this? What will you tell? Huh? Probably pagal ho gaya kya? That clip is supposed to clothes. No, I use it for doing massage for my nose. Not right, na? In the same way, when you use human intelligence for doing these 4 activities in a sophisticated way, then you're not using your human intelligence for the right purpose. First of all, you're not using it. That means you're Kripana. So, human intelligence is to discriminate what? Can anyone remember?
Good versus bad.
Good versus bad.
Permanent versus temporary.
Mataji made notes. Okay. Good versus bad. Permanent versus temporary. Freedom versus real freedom. Last week we discussed about it. Human intelligence kai ke liye diya hai? To understand what is permanent, what is temporary. Am I investing my time on temporary things or permanent things? I should invest time on permanent things. Why to invest on temporary things? I should think about temporary things as the least important. Permanent things as the most important, right? So we discussed on length with many examples. What is good versus bad? What is good? Understand what is good. Prabhu, I think that is good. You think that is good, but that is not good. How do you know what is good? Learn Bhagavad Gita. You'll understand what is good. Right? So learn the scriptures. See, we all have a manual when we buy anything, right? When you buy a mobile, there is a manual that comes, right? Now that mobile manual, how many people bought? How many people read that manual? People buy the mobile box, open it, throw the manual like a flying saucer, right, into the dustbin, immediately on the mobile, right? And you start scrolling, chika, chika, chika. You see the apps, oh, this thing, fast, RAM, game. But what is there in the mobile? Do you know what all features it has? Once I wanted to take a panoramic picture, like, you know what is a panoramic picture? 360-degree almost you can take a picture, long picture you can take. So then I thought of going a new mobile. I went to internet, I was browsing, I want to take a new mobile which has panoramic feature, this and that. And then a friend of mine asked, I was telling, I'm buying this mobile. He said, why? I said, panoramic it has. So your mobile already has. So what do you mean? My mobile has? Then I opened the mobile, then it showed me, went to the camera, then I saw the option, panoramic. Hurry, I already have. What is the problem? Why I didn't know before? Manual padai nahi na main. What is there, what the mobile gives. So a lot of things we have, we don't know. The same way human body is given. When we create so many things, we keep a manual. Don't you think God kept a manual when He created all of us? And what is that manual? Veda. When you read the Veda, you'll understand what the human body is capable of, what the human intelligence is capable of. Without knowing that, I'm using the human intelligence for stupid reasons. Without knowing what is good, what is bad. Right? It's very important to know what is good, what is bad. A lot of people these days, YouTube is there, everybody is making videos. This is good, this is bad. But how does he know it is good? How does he know it is good? How does it know ultimate good? Right? Means what? Veda means knowledge. Ayu means what?
Age.
Age. Right? So, a knowledge that increases your lifespan is called Ayurveda. As simple as that. Dhanurveda means what? Dhan. Kya? Paisa. Veda means what? Knowledge. Knowledge which makes you earn more money. That's Dhanurveda. Right? Any other Veda you can think of?
Rig Veda. Rig Veda.
Huh? Sorry. Huh? Dhanurveda. Sorry, Dhanurveda. I'm sorry. That's not the one. Another one I said. Dhanur means Astra Shastra. Sorry. There is a Veda for this thing also. Yeah. There are many Vedas. Right? So, you should, when you read that Veda, then you will understand what is the purpose of that Veda and how we can utilize it. But without reading Vedas, we are leading a life. Right? Without reading Vedas, we are reading. So what is the problem? We are not fully utilizing our potential. That is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, yeah. So human intelligence is discriminate between what is good, what is bad, what is permanent, what is temporary, what is freedom and real freedom. Freedom and real freedom. Last week I gave an example. What is it? Anyone remember? Smoking. A person who is smoking is in freedom or less freedom? Less freedom. How? How is in less freedom? He is addicted. He is not free. After some time, if he doesn't get a cigarette, he'll go mad. But a person who doesn't smoke, free. He doesn't have to worry where to go, what to do. Isn't it? So bad habits, what do? They shackle us. Good habits, they give freedom to us. Goal of human life is not waste this rare opportunity to live like any other living entities. Question without hesitation. Apply intelligence to beliefs. Find out who is the authority. Inquire and get the answers from the authority. Otherwise, we are all called misers. Right? We have to do that. See, human intelligence to question. Every day morning I'm getting up. This sun, what is this sun? Who lit the fire on this sun? Has anybody thought like that? How come this is burning all the time? Does it have an expiry date? If Qatar stops sending gas, will the sun planet stop burning? So who is supplying gas? We are not questioning, right? We are taking it for granted. है जलेगा आते रहेगा है कि नहीं? But is that intelligence? Is there intelligence? Earth is rotating at what pace? What is the pace at which Earth is rotating? Does anyone know? Thousands of kilometers pace it is rotating. When you are going in your car, what is the maximum speed you went? Anybody? 100? उससे ज़्यादा कोई गया? हाँ? 160. You went 160. Don't go again. You can come to satsang slowly. My God, yeah. I went once. Was it 100 miles per hour? 100 miles is what? Around 160. Yeah. Because there is a road in Florida which goes to John F. Kennedy Center. There the speed limit allowed is 100 miles. So I made sure I went 100 miles. I crossed 105 or something I went, and then I stopped because my heart started pounding. Tick, 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 tick. Something will happen. Earth is going at what speed? We are talking about 160. Earth is going at thousands of kilometers speed. It's rotating. When you're going at 160, you're putting your seat belt. When you're going at 50, you're putting a seat belt. Have you all put seat belts? Okay? You're going at 1000 kilometers per hour. Why you're not putting seat belts? It is rotating. Scientifically, it's proven it is rotating. Why are you not putting? How come you're not flying away? How come you're not flying away? Right? We're not questioning all these things. When you question, then you understand. Oh, there is a design. Something big is being planned around me. Isn't it? Until you question, you'll not know. Last week we discussed about Raju and Kaju. You remember that? Raju, Kaju. Until Raju asked the grandmother why she is bringing Kaju, he never understood the secret behind Kaju. What is the secret behind Kaju? That old lady is sucking the chocolate and leaving the Kaju because she doesn't like Kaju. And she's coming and distributing Kaju to everybody. Will you have that Kaju? Come on, you like Kaju, right? Huh? How did he know? When he questioned, Grandma, why are you giving that Kaju? Because I don't like Kaju. If you don't like Kaju, why are you getting Kaju? Actually, my son brings chocolate from the America, so I like the chocolate, I don't like the Kaju, so you suck it and instead of throwing it, I'm bringing and distributing. In the same way, when you question some things in life, questioning is human nature, Prabhuji and Matajis. Unfortunately, in our Indian way of explaining religion, we are stopped from questioning, or rather we are made fearful of questioning. If somebody questions anything, immediately parents will tell you, champal isko, chal, aise bolo. Wow, why are you questioning like that? Chi. What will others think? Just do what I am telling. And what has that resulted into? Blind belief, or rather fragile faith. Faith is not strong. Faith is very fragile because I don't know what I'm doing, why I'm doing. I don't know, right? The real reasoning I don't know. For example, I'm sure all grandmothers have done one job consistently. They told all their grandchildren not to touch the broom with the feet. Have they done? Huh? If there is broom in the house, don't touch with the feet. Why? Lakshmi Devi. Is broom Lakshmi Devi? Huh? Yes. Why don't we keep broom on the altar and worship every day? Lakshmi. Lakshmi Puja Day, why don't you keep broom on the, Puja Gadi and do the Aarti? Why don't you do that? Broom is Lakshmi. No, broom is not Lakshmi. Broom is to protect Lakshmi. If I sweep, money will go outside. Like that some people think. No, that's not the reason why. Right? When I asked this question, then scientifically understood the answer. Broom is the least valued thing in the house, but most useful. Broom is the most useful. You cannot have a house without broom. Even this temple hall has a broom. Because anything falls, you immediately need the broom to remove. Right? Most useful, but not most valued. In the sense, if somebody vomits now, something happened, child vomited. What will you do? Will you think, oh, I should use the broom or no? My nice broom. Right? Will you think like that? Immediately you'll come bring the broom and clean it. So you don't like treasure it and value it, but then it's most used. Right? So our Vedic culture says even the least important thing in the house we should not touch with our feet. That brings humility. A person needs to become humble. So how to practice humility? By not touching the most important thing or the least important thing with your feet. What to speak of anything else? These days people are using feet, for anything. No, in our Vedic culture, feet is only used for walking. For everything else, there is hands. It creates humility. Humbleness has to be developed. You should, like if I ask water, I use my feet to push the water. Will you like it? No, I should use my hand to give it. Why our ancestors used to use mud vessels? All the vessels were made of mud. Plates were also made of mud. Cooking utensils were made of mud. They didn't know steel. They don't know how to make steel. Oh, Tata Industries only know how to make steel. Huh? They had steel. They had weapons made of steel, but the vessels in the house were always made of mud. Why? Can you think of that? They were non-scientific, right? Indians, non-scientific fellows. Look at America. No. When you make anything with mud, you handle it with care. If somebody comes to your house, when you are serving bhojan to him, how will you keep the plate in front of him? Respectfully. How will you serve things into his plate? Respectfully. You will not tack. You will not eat like that. Right? Respectfully. Again, respect comes in your actions, in your body language. Everything is developed through what? Through simple culture, through simple methods. Look at our ancestors. They taught humility in the house, handle with care in the house by having utensils made of mud. Right? Simple logic. Why were the doors small? Why is the front door in the house small in villages? Bend down and go out. When you bend down, what comes naturally? Humility, respect. When somebody comes, you bend. Right? When you bend, automatically, if you want to go and beat somebody, right? He's inside the house. You are going into his house. You'll bend and go inside. You'll feel something. Namaste. Can I beat you now? The sheer act of bending changes your mindset. Right? There is so much logic behind everything. But you had a question why? They're not blind people, blind beliefs. No. Doors in temples are very high. Right? You have to go easily inside without any obstruction. Many people are coming at a time. But when you go to the Garbhagudi, it's always bend and go inside. Right? So there is logics. Because humility in front of God, in front of others. So it's there in the culture. There is a village in Karnataka. I forgot the name of the village. They have a festival once in a year. My memory is gone. There is a name of the festival also. What is the festival? Whole village, huh? Lat? In Rajasthan also, is it? Okay. In Karnataka also there is one village. Even now they celebrate. It used to be in all villages earlier. What they used to do? They used to go to every house. Everybody will come to everybody's house that day. Just imagine your house, entire village is coming. Some will come inside, they'll take all your vessels and break them. All the vessels are broken the same day. Can you imagine? Entire village, no vessels, no pots. And all village, everybody will get new pots, free. Right? They'll get for free. Why? Why are they doing this? They are giving employment to pot makers. Pot makers are making it, people donate. People donate vessels to each other. What a great culture, right? How the community is saved. And how everybody is eating in nice, fresh pots. Not used pots. right? So like that, if you question what you have been doing in your life, how your ancestors have lived, why they were doing what they are doing, you'll get knowledge. Human intelligence is to question. And most importantly, question about who am I? Who is God? Why did I take birth? What is this life? What is going on? What is this death? Very important. So Bhagavad Gita answers basic questions. Why am I looking for happiness? What is stopping me from being happy? What are the problems? Why are problems coming to me? What are the real problems of life? How do I solve these real problems? Is there a process to permanently solve problems? Can I achieve uninterrupted and unconditional happiness? All this you learn when you understand 5 concepts in Bhagavad Gita. What are the 5 concepts? Repeat after me. Kala, Karma, Prakriti, Jiva, Ishvara. In essence, Bhagavad Gita teaches these 5 things. By the end of Bhagavad Gita, you will be an expert in explaining these 5 things to anybody. You might know the meaning, but you'll understand more and you'll get realization. See, the one is knowledge, second is realized knowledge. So a lot of people have knowledge, but realized knowledge comes when you practice that knowledge. So we will tell you how to practice Bhagavad Gita, and then you will actually understand these 5 concepts. And then you can answer all these questions. Now we are starting today's session. We did almost a 25 minutes recap. So others who missed last session, please go through the online. You can hear a little bit. So what are the real problems in life? What is a problem? How do you define the word problem?
That which we cannot easily come out.
Anything obstructing our happiness is a problem. Right? Okay. So, where do you live, Prabhu?
DLF.
Huh?
DLF. DLF.
DLF. You live in DLF.
Near the DLF.
Near DLF. What is the apartment name you live?
PG.
PG. What is the name of the PG?
AR.
Huh?
AR.
ARPG. ARPG. Okay. How many rooms are there? Huh?
15-20.
15-20 rooms. How many enemies you have? No enemies? Really? Sure about it? Okay. Prabhu, you live in my own Krishi. How many enemies you have? Maybe 2 or 3.
In fact, I have only one enemy
You're married?
and one friend.
Huh?
I have only one enemy and one friend.
You have only one enemy and one friend.
Yeah. Who is he?
Who is he? Who is he? Yourself. Correct. We are our mind is our own enemy. Yes. Yes, we have to. It is very important. Advanced concept it is. Who is your friend? Yourself. Yes.
And I am my visible friend.
Huh.
There is one more friend who is invisible.
Invisible friend.
Who is that?
God. Invisible friend.
And where does he live?
Inside you, in your heart.
Not in your heart, in your Atma.
In your Atma.
He is called Paramatma. He lives in your Atma. And where does your Atma live?
Where does your Atma live?
Atma live in us. In fact, we have got 2 types of cells in our body, in all the organs. Bone cells and muscle cells. How many cells we have got?
Unlimited.
Not unlimited. It is around 37 trillion of cells.
37 trillion.
37 trillion
Okay.
cells. And each cell is a living organism.
Yeah. Can you put the batteries in this? There are batteries. Better?
And how do you feed each and every cell? That's the $1 million question.
Yeah. So good. You have got so much understanding, Prabhuji.
No, I'm a small mortal soul.
Yes.
Having lived around 76 years, and I am eating my food as 76 year again. Maybe one have handful of people may be elder to me. physically, I'm talking about
Take the
human beings physically,
Yeah.
and we feed all the 37 trillion cells. If I have got some time, I will explain it.
Yes. So coming back, we'll go into the topic a little later, because it's a big topic in itself, right, Hannah? So, but thank you for sharing. So, why did I ask how many enemies you have? Coming back to the question, I'll tell you. As long as you don't become an obstacle in their enjoyment, you are their friend. The moment you become an obstacle in their enjoyment, you are their enemy. Same way others also. Here in this material world, everybody is trying to enjoy. In your 15 rooms in the PG, if you go and disturb 3 people, they'll become your enemy. Put a lodge to the, put a complaint. They are creating a lot of noise to the warden. Khatam. You have 3 new enemies. That is how this material world is. How many enemies and friends you have is as long as you don't disturb them in their enjoyment. How many friends you have? If you make them enjoy, they are your friends. If you make them suffer, they are your enemies. And vice versa. You are also the same way. These are all called relative relationships. Problem means something, an obstacle in my enjoyment. That is a problem, right? So what are the real problems of life according to you? What are the real problems of life? If somebody makes you, you become the prime minister, Narendra Modi ji retires and he says, okay, you are the prime minister, next. What are the problems you are going to solve? What is top in your list? What are the real problems? Anybody who attended the course, don't tell, others you tell. According to you, what are the real problems? Poverty. Yes, Madhu. The current education. Education itself is a problem for me. Till now, I don't know why I studied Pythagoras theorem. Yeah. Memory is a problem. Okay. No. Don't talk that. Yeah. You already attended, I told, na? Don't tell. I want people to think. Roads. Who told that? Oh, yeah. Roads are a problem. Yes. Huh? Medical facility is a problem. Yes. Prabhu? Tax is a problem. Yeah. Come on. This is a real problem. Yeah.
That is our mind.
Huh?
That is our mind.
Yeah, mind is a problem. Yes. Uncontrolled mind is a problem.
And how can you control mind?
We'll discuss on that. We have a solution. You have come to the right place. Yes. Yeah. So, what else is a problem? Many people say, right? Lot of problems. Many people say. Do you have this problem? Yeah. Study, education. For children, homework is a problem. Again, for grown-ups, any work is a problem. Huh? For an unmarried fellow, getting a girl is a problem. For a married fellow, I don't know. Getting rid of the wife is a problem. Or spouse. Everybody has their own definition of problem, right?
Actually, the real problem is
yeah.
we go on thinking about the problem.
We go on thinking
about its a
solution.
And we go on thinking and this thing. I always talk about problems, and we will become ourselves a problem.
Yeah, you become a problematic person. In Telugu, they say, Edbu Gattodu, they say. Edbu Gattodu vachindi. He comes, always cries only. All the time problem only. Once I'll share. Huh? Roti Surat. Eppudu edipe. Even when that fellow gets everything, still he'll cry. I had this friend, when I was doing my CA, right? I was the least expected fellow to pass CA. He was a very casual fellow, never used to study. Somehow, I didn't copy though, but still I passed. So, there was another fellow, his name is Kalyan Chakravarti. If he's hearing this video, I'm talking about you only. Right? So, he was my batchmate in PwC. We both were doing. We remember a big batch. Pakka example of Edbu Gattodu. All the time crying only. So, that time it was what? 98. 98 November, I wrote my CA intern. It's quite some time ago. And then I was least confident that I'll pass. I was very casual because completely messed up the paper. I know, even if one thing you fail, entire group is gone. Something like that. So I went to the Institute of Chartered Accountants. That time there was no online publishing. The chart was kept. Outside the institute, the notice board and chart will be kept. 1 lakh people are writing. Only 2 A4 size papers are kept. Because that's many people will pass. That's all. Pass percentage is like 0.75, something like that. I was totally relaxed. Everybody was tense. I'll pass. I'm like, hey, why are you so relaxed? I'm 100% confident I'll fail. Because I have not written one of the papers. But that paper was very tough, that accounts. It was very tough. So anyway, people ran. As soon as the gate opened, they ran into the hall. They saw that paper, they saw their marks, right? And then some people are crying and coming outside. Some people are laughing, jumping. Some people are fainting. One fellow came and told me, "Hey, you passed." I said, "What? I passed? Impossible, I cannot pass." I said, "You passed, Ray? Really?" Then I went and saw my marks. There's roll number and marks. I got exact minimum mark for that subject and luckily I got some more marks in other. I passed. I was shocked. And one other fellow, this Kalyan Chakravarti, this fellow was beside me. And I asked him, like this even, "Kya hua re? Pass ho gaya." One other fellow, his name is, I think, Anmol Sharda or something. That fellow and couple of other fellows were there. They all failed. Anmol passed, I think. One other, two, they failed. They were feeling a lot of pain that they failed. Failure is very difficult to accept. No? Very difficult to accept. In Chennai, CA Institute, opposite the CA Institute, there is a church. There, there is a slogan outside there, "Jesus never fails." So one night when CA fellow got so frustrated, he went and wrote, "Jesus never fails." Below he wrote, "Ask him to write CA." He got so frustrated. So in CA, everybody can fail. Failing in CA is nothing special. Passing is special. So this Kalyan Chakravarti fellow, he passed. Both the groups he passed. And he is like, yeah. Then one fellow asked, "Hey, Kalyan, what is wrong with you, Ray? You passed, at least smile." I didn't get rank, Ray told. Immediately, that fellow was searching for a brick. I want to kill this fellow. Because he doesn't have a right to exist. People like that should not exist in this planet. He literally was searching. Other fellow caught him, like that. वो सुरोनी सूरत बोलते हैं लोग, रोते रहते, कुछ भी मिला रोते रहते. They're never happy in life. Even in office, you'll see a lot of people like that. After increment, promotion also, they'll cry. They're like as if they don't deserve. After getting married also, they'll cry. They'll say, "Oh, my marriage was not as good," like that. So anyway, so if you're a president, what problems will you solve? How can you make everybody happy? For that, you need to, what are the real problems in life? Now, is there a criteria to determine what is a real problem in life? There should be some criteria. Otherwise, your problem may not be his problem. He told traffic is a problem. In my village, traffic is not a problem. Barely there is any traffic. Isn't it? Pollution is a problem in Delhi. In some other place, it's not a problem. There are some cities with no pollution. Right? Medical facilities. In some places, medical facilities are really good. Some places, they are not. Right? So, our definition of problem is kind of very relative to where we are or what we are thinking. But there has to be a common criteria to understand what is a problem. What are the real problems, right? What is that criteria? It is everyone's problem. Unless it is everyone's problem, don't declare that as a problem. Your problem. Prabhu, home loan is a problem. Really? For you, home loan is a problem? You're not taking a home loan, right? So you're looking very happy. Anybody who has taken home loan, let me guess. You're taken a home loan. See, dikh raha hai? Right? So home loan is a problem, but not for everybody. It has to be everyone's problem. Then only it's a problem. Right? It has to be everyone's problem. It is India's problem, but it is not a problem in Sri Lanka. Then it's not a problem. then only it's a problem. Second criteria. Can anyone think of second criteria?
No solution.
No one wants it. No one wants it. Prabhuji, for him it is a problem. For me it's okay. Then it's not a problem. You understanding? Prabhu, I don't like to drive in traffic. I don't mind driving in traffic. Then traffic is not a problem. It is a problem, but for some people it's not a problem. Then it's not a problem. No one wants it. Very important. Right? It has to fit that criteria. Cancer. Is it a problem? No one wants it? Yes, no one wants it. Right? So it has to fit some criteria that no one wants it. Then only it's a problem. Third criteria. Most important. Can anyone guess? No one can avoid it. I'm sorry. It is going to come to each one of us. You cannot escape it. Even if you want, you can't escape it. There is no solution. Prabhu, I have 20 lakhs net cash in my bank account. Still it will come to you. Prabhu, I am 5-year-old. Still it will come to you. Prabhu, I am 80-year-old. Still it will come to you. I am living in America. Doesn't matter. It is going to come to you. Right? Now, only when these three conditions are fulfilled,
I have got a solution for all the problems.
we'll talk after the class.
No, in one sentence, I will give the solution also, but nobody wants it. Because there is only one tablet called potassium cyanide. You simply
Eat that, that's the solution.
and all your problems will be
You have anything in your pocket like that?
But I don't have any problem.
You don't have a problem? Let us see now. I'll tell you. So, we'll prove that today you have problems.
I will say I will prove that I don't have any problem.
Okay.
I have solution and there is a formula also. How your problems are solved.
No, but why do you need to solve? You don't have a problem, right?
No, I'm talking about your problem.
No,
And,
no.
What formula you will have to apply?
Prabhu, I'm asking a question. You don't have a problem, right? Why are you thinking about solution?
No, it doesn't mean that I don't have any problem.
Do you have a problem or no?
The others don't.
He's talking about others' problems.
But other problem should not be a problem. You don't have a problem.
It's not my problem. That is what I was telling.
But others' problem, why is it your problem?
If he wants me to solve their problem, I am ready to help them.
If someone...
Fix a formula.
Okay. We'll discuss. As we discuss. Now we are discussing scripture. Right? Prabhu, I'll tell you one thing. No one is above the scripture. When Krishna is telling there is a problem, that's everyone's problem, whether we understand it or not. If you come to the third session of this, do you believe in scriptures? Then that will give more solidification. Right? So today we are going to discuss something. Please hold on. What you're saying is right only, but then let us understand a little more depth. Do we have a criteria? We have 3 base criteria. It has to be everybody's problem, then only it's a problem. Right? Do you want it? You don't want it. Can you avoid it? You cannot avoid it. Then only it's a problem. What fits this criteria? Now comes the shloka from Bhagavad Gita. Right? All of you have a Bhagavad Gita copy of your own? How many here don't have? Lift your hand. How many of you don't have it here in this hall right now? Lift your hand. Why are you coming to class without textbook? Do you go to college with your textbook? Without a textbook? Please, next class onwards, bring your textbook. Because when I tell the shloka, you can circle it. I have learned this shloka. I have understood this shloka. Little bit. When I said SSR, we are finishing 40% of Bhagavad Gita. You should know what percentage you have finished. Okay? And more importantly, you'll feel very connected. That I'm learning. I'm not learning somebody's philosophy. There are many philosophers on this planet who have lived and they have died also. Their philosophy has gone into gutter. But the philosophy that Lord Krishna told has remained forever. Remember that. Our human intelligence is what? 30 grams of grey matter in the skull. That's all it is. What it can interpret? This much it can interpret. But what God can tell is unbelievable knowledge. We should not be like a frog in a well. What does you know that analogy of frog in a well? Huh? What does the frog think it's sitting in the well? This is the greatest water body. I am the greatest swimmer. Right? And a frog from the ocean comes into that well and tells, hey, you've seen water? Ah, this is the water I've seen. How will that frog explain what is the size of ocean to a frog in a well? Tell me. So what a frog in a well should do? First, for some time, close his mouth, open his 2 ears. God gave one mouth and 2 ears. Why? Use more ears, use less mouth. Hai na? So first listen. Listen from somebody who has come from outside and is giving the knowledge, especially from God, not from any human being. Right? We are not discussing here any human philosophy. I am not going to tell Leelananda philosophy. That is the least worst philosophy. Even my wife doesn't listen to that. Right? But God's philosophy, we all should listen. We all should listen and learn from it. The day we listen that, Arjuna listened. Who are we in front of Arjuna? Nothing. Which university you have gone, Mataji? Anna University. Yourself? Any university you have gone? Which one? Amravati University in Maharashtra. You all have gone to some university. Which university Arjuna went? Saptarishi University. He has gone outside the planet to learn from Brahaspati. He is coming in front of Krishna and telling, Karpanya dosho pahata svabhava. That I am a miser, I don't have a brain. Please tell me what is good and what is bad for me. Who are we? Right? Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshyantate jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. Tattvadarshina means what? Tattva means complete. Darshana means the one who has vision of complete knowledge. When you go in front of a Tattvadarshi, you will get Tattva Gyan. Like an elephant, 5 blind people. You put a blind, in what is it? Blindfold to 5 people and send them into a place, make an elephant stand there. One fellow will hold the, feet of the elephant. What will he tell? Hey, pillar, re, pillar. One fellow will touch the, tusk, the stomach of the elephant. What will he tell? Wall. One fellow will hold the tail of the elephant. Hey, snake. Right? Even she can understand. Right? But if somebody comes and removes their blindfold, what will they tell? Elephant. Tattvadarshi means who can see the elephant. And who is that person who sees the elephant? The one who has learned the knowledge in parampara coming from Krishna. Not he himself, learning in parampara. We'll discuss about parampara aspect later. It's very important we get the knowledge not from a person. How much ever famous that fellow is, how many number of disciples he has, it doesn't matter. Is he in parampara? Is he, like you send your children to ICSC syllabus, CBSE syllabus. You don't send him to KPRT syllabus. Last week I told. Don't get knowledge from any era-gera person. Even though he's a famous so-called guru, don't go there because he will cheat you. What will cheat you? He will put maska and ghee and nice sugar on your ego. And when your ego is satisfied, what will you feel? I know everything. That is the problem. Go to a acharya, fall at his feet, beg. Om ajnana timirandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshrum militam yena tasmai shri guruve namah. The one who pulls me out of ignorance, darkness. We are all born in darkness. When you are born in darkness, what do you know about light? You don't know what is light. You are born in darkness. Say, for example, you took birth inside a room which is closed in all directions. Only darkness is there. If somebody comes and asks you, what is light? What will you tell?
Absence of darkness.
Absence of darkness is light, but you don't know what is light. You never seen. So Guru is a person who brings light into our dark heart. He opens up. Right? Very important. A lot of people declare, I am my own Guru. So why did you go to a college? Why did you go to school? Adi vere. Adi vere. When it comes to spirituality, I am my own Guru. For stupid education, Pythagoras theorem, you will go to a college or a school. But when it comes to God's education, you don't want any college or a school. I want to realize. Prabhu, I'm realizing. You're not realizing. You are dying in few days. You have done that for many lives. At least now, in this life, learn Bhagavad Gita. So when Krishna says there are 4 main problems, you should understand why they are the more. I'm not telling blind belief. Understand why they are the 4 problems. Please repeat after me. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha doshanudarshanam. Bhagavad Gita 13th chapter 9th verse. Krishna is telling. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi. These are the 4 problems, Arjuna. Dukkha doshanudarshanam. Right? Birth, death, old age and disease. Right? Now, I told this, but do you have to believe it just like that? I'm not telling you to. First thing I told, human intelligence is a question to learn properly, right? Not to blindly believe. So let us prove it now that these are the 4 problems. Let us prove. Let's go one by one. First of all, at Vedic explanation of levels of intelligence. People have different levels of intelligence. First level, hears and understand. Most intelligent people, they will hear and understand. Little lesser intelligent, how they'll understand? Sees and understands. Even lesser intelligent, can anyone tell? Undergoes and realizes. Experiences and understands. Even lesser, undergoes but forgets. Right? He hears, sees, undergoes, but still doesn't understand. This is the worst intelligence. You understand? So we should determine what intelligence we have. Human beings are supposed to, most intelligent person will hear, he'll immediately understand. Yes, sir. Why do unnecessarily go into problem? For example, cyanide. Cyanide is a poison. I told you cyanide is a poison. Prabhu, there is cyanide in this glass. I don't believe. Em cheyamantaru? What do you call this fellow? Muda. Undergoes, but still doesn't understand. If somebody says this is cyanide, just leave the matter there. Why do you have to? So, understand, by reading the label of a bottle, you should have the intelligence to not go further. But some people, for example, stealing is a crime. I am telling this. Most intelligent person, what will he do? By hearing this, what will he do? He'll never steal. But little less intelligent, what will he do? He will see somebody stealing. What a risk he's taking. I'll never steal. Right? Even lesser intelligent, what will he do? He'll go steal. He'll get a part. Or he'll be thrown in a jail for a couple of days. Then he'll understand, Udra, Jivitamlo, I'll never steal again. Right? But least intelligence person, what will he do? He will steal. He will get lapa. He'll go in a jail. He'll come out and again he'll go for stealing. Right? So Vedic knowledge is for people who are most intelligent. Less intelligent people have to serve the people who have that knowledge. That is the reason there is a guru, there is a shishya. There is a way to give this knowledge. And how knowledge is given? In Gurukul, when you join your children in Gurukul, knowledge is not given. Even if you are a king's son, knowledge is not given. They'll first clean the gate. Go get some sticks from the wood for burning. Go do this, go do this, go do this. When the child becomes humble, then education starts. Education is not given to a puffed up fellow. That, I already know everything. What is the use? In order to transmit knowledge, Vedic knowledge, 3 things are very important. 3 things, please remember this. You all are writing notes, right? Please write notes. Very important. It's not my knowledge. It will help you in your life. Right? 3 things are very important for transmission of knowledge. Number 1, you should have eagerness to get the knowledge. If you're not eager, For example, you came here. You have come here. You're sitting there. You're not eager. I'm telling something. Why is he telling me all these things? Right? I already know. I'm not eager. Will the knowledge go? जाएगा? Knowledge जाएगा? If you're not eager, जाएगा क्या? नहीं जाएगा. जा ही नहीं सकता. You're not eager to get the knowledge. Second, you don't have any respect on the knowledge or the speaker of the knowledge. No respect. Let that fellow tell what he wants to tell. Anyway, I know everything that I need to know. Will knowledge go? Can it go, Prabhu? Can it go? It cannot go. If you don't have respect on knowledge and the speaker of knowledge, no transmission will happen. First, eagerness. Right? Hare Krishna. First, eagerness. Second is what? Respect on what? Knowledge and the speaker, both combined. Third, gratitude towards God that He has brought you who is eager in front of a person who has that knowledge. कृतज्ञता, भगवंतुड़ पत्ल कृतज्ञता, भगवान के प्रति कृतज्ञता अगर नहीं है, if you don't have the gratefulness that God has brought you here for a reason, before you die, God has brought you here, before you lose your senses or something, God has brought you here for a reason. Look at Shri Radha Madan Mohan. Be grateful to them. Be grateful to them. They brought you here. You did not come. They brought you here. They allowed you to come here. When these three things get combined, then knowledge will transmit. Then knowledge will go from this heart to that heart. See, Mohan Prabhu here is such a senior, he's very senior to me. He's very knowledgeable. Maybe I have 5% of the knowledge that he has. But he has a grateful heart. I should learn from him. I learn from every time I see him. He's a Sanskrit scholar. Not only language scholar, he has a lot of knowledge about God, pastimes. But can you see, he's holding a book, he's writing a pen. Whenever he picks up the pen and writes, it's a slap on my face. What can I tell that he's writing? But that quality that Prabhuji has is most pleasing to Radha Madan Mohan. Most pleasing. Because Radha Madan Mohan loves a person who is humble. And our life we have to spend to get that kind of quality. To get that kind of quality. No need to have pride. If I am sitting here thinking I am proud of this knowledge, then that knowledge is waste. Right? Knowledge, it's like, you make a nice kheer for God, you make a nice bhoga for God, but with lot of pride you keep that bhoga in front of God, that nobody could make like this that I have made. What do you think Acharya has told? That bhoga is like bhoga with mud in it. Somebody gives you a kheer by putting some mud in it. Will you eat? Can you eat? As soon as you put in your mouth, what will you feel? Sound will come. The stones will come. In the same way, knowledge with pride, any service done with pride is like mud in your offering to God. Should never be proud of what we have. Never be proud of what we know also. We should be grateful. Krishna, today you're allowing me to sit here and repeat this. I might have repeated it 100 times, but still you're allowing me to repeat again. I'm very grateful. And when you are coming here, all of you are coming here, Krishna, I'm very grateful that you brought me here. I'm not qualified. I don't know what Sukriti I have, but you brought me here. Somebody prayed for me. I've come here. A great Acharya told there are two reasons why we come to spirituality. Two reasons. Number one, we are desperate to get the answers. Number two, somebody prayed for us. You don't know who prayed for you. You don't know who prayed for you. Somebody prayed for you. It can be your mother. It can be your neighbor. It can be some Acharya, some great person. He looked at you. Krishna, please save him. Like that he prayed. Immediately Krishna acted. And Krishna brought everything around you to bring you here. You should never forget that. So the most intelligent, less intelligent, even lesser intelligent, or worst intelligent. We should not be worst intelligent. Let's be the most intelligent. How is birth a problem? How is death a problem? How is old age a problem? How is disease a problem? We have to prove. What is the criteria? Can you all repeat? It is everyone's problem. Second, no one wants it. Third, no one can avoid it. How is disease? Does disease fit in this criteria? Let's go from the bottom. Does disease fit in this criteria? Is it everyone's problem? Everyone has a disease. You don't know. Right now it is also there. Some people think, Prabhuji, I'm fit. Next morning he died. Huh? What happened? Have you heard of such people? No medical problem. Absolutely fine. No diabetes, no BP. Suddenly something happened, he died. Disease. Some disease came. Some breathing problem came. Many people die like that. Why does death come? Because you have to die. Why does disease come? Because there is death. Actually, when we tell that he died, we say that death came. No, because this disease came, he died. We tell like that. Sorry, I'm taking back words. How did he die? Heart attack వచ్చిందండి. ఎట్లా వచ్చింది? Cancer వచ్చిందండి. How did he die? Paralysis. He got paralysis. He died. No, that's not the right understanding. It's exactly reverse. Because death came, disease came. You understanding? Your time to die has come. So the disease comes. Disease just doesn't come. Disease has a purpose to come. Sometimes it comes, give a glimpse and goes. Now becomes serious. Right? Human life you got, na? You bought a flat, na? Huh? You are retired, na? Now small disease will come. Telling you what? Wake up. Don't waste your life for another flat. You fool! At least now, invest your rest of the time that I am giving in self-realization, in understanding the purpose of life. Most important. Right? So, disease comes when death comes. Is disease a problem? It is a problem. How many people here went to Krishna here and prayed? If I tell you to repeat, hey Sri Madan Mohan, please tomorrow give me cancer. Can you all repeat? Sri Madan Mohan, repeat. Repeat now. What is the problem? Repeat. Even if I shout 20 times, nobody will repeat. No one wants it. No one wants disease. It's really a problem. You might think, especially youngsters, you might think, Prabhu, disease, kya problem? I don't know. I'll tell you, once I went to hospital, I went to meet my friend. He was in the first floor something. I had to pass through the ground floor and go to the first floor. I saw one old person in the general ward. He was sitting and crying. Literally crying. I had to go fast because visiting hours are getting over. So I went to my friend's room. I came back. On the way, again I saw him crying. I asked the nurse, what is his problem? When she told me the reason, I came home and started reading Bhagavad Gita once more. You want to know the reason? You can't even guess in your wild dreams what was the reason. He is not able to cut the nails of his feet. He is not able to cut the nails of his feet finger. That is the problem. Because there is some disease that makes the nails so thick as you grow old. And there is a disease that makes him difficult to bend. And there is a disease that gives him joint pains. All three combination, he is not able to cut the nails and he is not able to walk with those nails. And when he cuts the nails, blood is coming. The nails have almost got attached to the skin. Prabhu, old age is a problem. Second one, old age is a problem. Everything you think you're doing now, you can't do after some time. You can't do. Or you can't do like you want to do. You can't. You might be, as a young fellow, you can think, I can do, Prabhuji, kuch nahi. Prabhu, you should be fit, Prabhu. Good. Fitness helps. No doubt. Fitness is good. But old age overtakes that fitness also. At one point, you can't do a lot of things. If you ask, will you come to my house? I'm asking you, will you come to my house for once? Yes. If I ask an old person, will you come to my house? He'll ask, yes, but he'll ask a question. What is that question?
लिफ्ट है कि नहीं है?
लिफ्ट है कि नहीं है? He'll ask naturally, ask, Prabhu, which floor, Prabhu? Why is he asking that question? Old age. Old age is a problem. Is it everyone's problem? Eventually it will. Everybody will become old. You are becoming old, ना? सर पे बाल आया है, गया है, हेयर स्टाइल चेंज हुआ है, नहीं हुआ है? हुआ है ना? हाँ, you are becoming old, ना? It will become a problem. It is a problem. Can you avoid it? I can avoid, bro. I'll put hair dye. You can easily put hair dye. Is that a most intelligent, less intelligent, lesser intelligent, worst intelligent? Worst intelligent fellow. Right? Entire Gachibowli people, I can make them commit suicide in 1 month. I have that capacity. One decision. Can you guess what? I'll stop the hair dyes to come in this area. Still commit suicide. Because they don't know what to do. Every morning, yo. Other day I saw one fellow, he only has 3 hair. That also is dying. From here to here he rotated. The same hair he rotated year to year. Just to make sure 360-degree coverage is there. And that he colored. I want to give award to that fellow who colored that 3 hair. He literally going there, he pulls that hair, zoom, and then he keeps it like this. Go. That is the situation. You don't want to. Why are people putting hair dye? They don't want to look old. They don't want to look old. More exercise you're doing. Because I don't want to get affected by old age. Is it everyone's problem? Do you want it? Can you avoid it? Does it fit the criteria? Yes. Old age is a problem. Jara. Old age. Krishna is telling, who are you? Krishna is telling, hey Arjun, Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, Dukkha, Doshanu, Darshana. Understand. After taking a human birth, we should understand what are the real problems in life. Otherwise, the human birth is wasted. Second, old disease discussed. Old age, you can discuss for a long time. Is death a problem? Prabhuji, death is not a problem, Prabhuji. How many think like that? Go to that balcony and jump. Death is not a problem, na? Jump. No, I want to live. I should. Why? Jump, na? Death is a problem. Why is death a problem? Does anyone want it? How many people got up today? Today I will die. Got up today? Anybody? You're assuming that you'll live, isn't it? How many of you can guarantee that you'll not die today? Lift your hand. हाथ उठाओ. भगवान सुन रहा है. The God. भगवान, आज मैं नहीं मरने वाला हूं. बोलो. एक तो उठाओ. Nobody has the guts to lift their hand. Nobody has the guts. Okay, why to speak today? How many can guarantee that today you will go out of this hall alive? Look at that door. प्रोजेक्ट डरा रहा है क्या हमको? आज ही तो आया मैं. अभी तो I don't know why I came. You can't even guarantee you'll get up from the chair you are sitting right now. You might breathe your last breath on that chair. That is death. Understand? Padam yat padam natesham. Krishna is telling. Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami is discussing to Parikshit Maharaj. Padam yat vipadam natesham. At every step there is danger, especially in the age of Kali Yuga. Anybody can die at any time. But okay, everybody is dying. Why is it a problem? Why is it a problem? Anyway, he'll die. Whether you are a devotee, you'll die. Non-devotee also will die. What is the problem? What is the big problem with death? Scriptures explain, what is it? Which Purana? Garuda Purana. There's a statement Garuda Purana says, death is equal to the pain that one experiences when 42,000 scorpions bite you at the same time. Still nobody is affected. because you don't know what is a scorpion bite. How many of you here got one sting of scorpion in your life so far? Scorpion. Anybody? Tail kuttinda evarana? Huh? You got, huh, Mataji? Where? In your village? You know why people die of scorpion bite? Most of people? Not because of poison.
Fear.
Pain. Pain. It is so painful. The other day, I found a scorpion in my farm. Just few hours before, this big scorpion. Like this it was going. Luckily, that fellow saw, he killed it. I have a picture, I'll send you in the group if you are so fascinated. I told this to my senior god brother, Balgwan Pro. We both went to the farm, we were sitting. He was sitting down. He likes to sleep on the land whenever he goes to the farm. So I told him, Prabhu, get up. He said, no, I'm relaxing. Prabhu, there are scorpions. Immediately got up. You should have told me before. Immediately got up and sat on the swing. I asked, what happened? Prabhu, I got a scorpion bite when I was young. I know the pain of a scorpion bite. It's very painful. If it stings you, you know, the pain like starts going into your arm, then to your shoulder, then to your body, then your heart, mind. It's very painful. Pain, people die. Just imagine if one scorpion bite is like that, how 42,000 scorpion bites feel at the same time. That is death. All of us here are going to feel the pain at the time of death. 42,000 scorpion bites.
Why this 42,000 only?
Yeah. It can increase also. Garuda Puran says. Not only 42, it can increase also. But let us understand the analogy behind it. That is why we should read scriptures and understand from Acharyas. All of you lift your left hand. Yes, lift your left hand. Only left, not two. Look at your hand. Look at your thumb. See it in 360-degree direction. You never saw your thumb like this before. Never focused on it. You know you have it, but you never saw it. Now keep it down. Anuradha, you have a knife? Huh? Okay, I want a thumb. Who wants to give? You want to give, Prabhuji? I want your thumb. Free God is that, Prabhuji. Okay. 10,000 rupees I'll give. I need a thumb. 10,000 rupees. Look, people are like, Prabhu, 10,000 thumb? Kya baat kar rahe? 1 lakh. Right now I'll show the balance in my GPay. I'll show the right now I'll show. I have 1 lakh. Immediately I'll transfer. You want to give your thumb? Anybody here? Okay, let us change the finger. Looks like thumb is very important because without thumb you can't see the reels, na? In those days, Dronacharya asked Ekalavya his thumb. He gave. Now if he asks, Ekalavya will say no. Why? I can't see reels, na? So let's say pinky finger. 10 lakhs for the pinky finger. Pinky finger. Use the toilet only use this. Show this like this, right? Huh? Give me your pinky finger. I'll give you 10 lakhs. Before tomorrow, you will have 10 lakhs transferred. Anybody here? I'm giving open offer. Pinky finger, you're not ready to give? Prabhuji, now I'm taking a risk. Though it's not so much worth. 1 crore I'll give. Pinky finger. Some of you are already 80 years old. 80 years you use that already. Now you can give away. No? Pinky finger. Nobody will give. Even if I increase it to 100 crores, I don't want to give my pinky finger.
I have a
Prabhuji?
question.
First, let me finish this, Prabhuji. Let me finish. If you are not, first, are you ready to give your pinky finger? Finger doge? Nahi doge na? Nahi, pehle.
My point is not that.
No, I'll tell you that point later, Prabhu. First you finish, let me finish the analogy. Let me finish the analogy. It will be obstruction in between. So, you're not ready to give your pinky finger also. Even if you give 1 crore rupees, you're not. Is everybody accepting here or any exception? Huh? Accepting. You are not ready to give your pinky finger in your body for 1 crore rupees. You know what is death? Without your permission. Without your acceptance. Without any indication. your entire body is snatched away. What to speak of your pinky finger? Do you understand what is death? Your entire body is snatched away. It's snatched away. After that, you can't touch your own son. You can't speak to your own mother. You can't claim anything that you own. You can't claim anything that you own. That is why Acharyas have told death feels like 42,000 scorpion bites. The emotional pain that one goes through when death comes is equal to 42,000 scorpion bites. That's the analogy. It's not like bring 42,000, okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not the point. It's the amount of pain one feels while leaving the body. Because everything you are attached to is taken away. Is taken away without even giving you anything. See, if somebody gives you some money and takes your property, makes sense. Somebody is taking over not just one property. When you die, the whole properties are gone. The day you die, the flat, the villa, the education, the certificate, nothing belongs to you. Nothing belongs to you. You are done. You are done. Nothing is left. That is death. Understand what is death. Death is not just one incident. Somebody is dying. Prabhu, it is painful. It is extremely painful. Most intelligent person, read that. Less intelligent person, he's seeing people dying, he'll understand. Even lesser intelligent person, he dies and still doesn't understand. And even worst people will take birth again in Gachibowli. Right? Again to die. Again going through the whole cycle. Why? Why you want to take birth again? In Johnson's baby ad, they show, small child is like this, tender, nice powder. Inside the womb, they show the child is nicely sleeping. If you read the third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, this Srimad Bhagavatam said there is third canto, part 2. There is an explanation by Kapila Dev, not the cricketer Kapila Dev. The incarnation of God called Kapila Dev. He is talking to his mother, Devahuti. He is telling what happens at the time of birth. There is a whole chapter. When this chapter was read by some scientists in Western countries, their jaws fell on the floor. Because what they could not see even in CT scans, what they could not understand even by the latest science, is so simply explained by thousands of years ago by Kapila Dev to his mother Devahuti. Every single stage that a fetus goes through inside the stomach womb is explained by him. And how much pain we undergo if I tie your feet and I make you upside down, I keep you like that for 4 or 5 months, will you feel nice? Huh? You feel like that? You will shout, cry. If somebody puts you in a bag of urine and stool, will you feel nice? If germs are eating your body and you are struggling, you are moving, will you feel nice? No, but child is moving inside. Hey, देखो मैं move है, देखो मैं move है. क्यों move हो रहा है? वो मर रहा है अंदर वो. He's stuck inside. Prabhupada and Mataji, you read Garuda Puran, it will tell you. You read the Puranas, you will be shocked. What pain we all went through, and it is explained. You finally cry in front of God. And the prayers are also there in the third canto. The chapter has the prayers. What a living entity cries. Krishna, I did a big mistake by taking another body. Please forgive me. This life, I promise you, when I come out, I will use it only for self-realization. I will make sure that I don't get into the cycle of birth and death. This one time, Krishna, please save me. Pull me out of here. I'm not able to hang like this. These bombs are eating me. I'm dying. I'm crying. And we are brought out. With a pressure, we are brought out. And we come outside, immediately we forget. Maya will come. Maya Devi will come. Immediately she will put Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, 3 ropes. And we forget the whole pain that we went through. This very picture behind me, if you would have seen the picture behind this screen right now, is one personality telling, Srimad Bhagavatam to another personality. Who are these 2 personalities? Sukadeva Goswami telling Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. Sukadeva Goswami, who is telling, when he was going to take birth, he is a great realized soul coming from the spiritual world. For a purpose he came. He refused to come out of the womb of his mother. His mother told, Beta, Vyasdev's wife. Sukadeva Goswami is son of Vyasa. And he told, I don't want to come outside. And Vyasdev came and told, hey, there is nature's law. You can't stay outside for more than 10 months. You have to come out. No, I will not come out, because as soon as I come out, the power of Maya will take me over. I will see all duality. I'll see male, I'll see female, I'll see body, I'll see ignorance, I'll see Tamo, Rajo, Sattva. All these things will trouble me. I'm not going to come out. Vedavyas pleads, please come out. It's 2 years now. You are inside. Your mother is feeling the pain. No, I will not come out. 4 years. 6 years. Can you imagine a child inside the womb of a mother sleeping like that? 10 years. 16 years. A young boy. Literally, mother's stomach is so big. She cannot move. She cannot get up. And the child is telling, I will not come out. Actually, doing cesarean is a sin. I don't know how many of you know that. But today, because of our medical condition, people accept that and people do it. The child has to declare his prayer to the Supreme Lord to come out. Then he is pushed out at the right time. That's called the birth time. So, he is not praying. I don't want to come out. And Krishna himself had to come, intervene. Vedavyas is a Shakti Avesha avatar of Krishna, and he is calling Krishna, Krishna, Naina, my son is not coming out. Please come and help me. And finally Krishna comes in and says, hey Sukadev, you are the greatest realized person. Inside the womb itself you heard Srimad Bhagavatam from your father and you completely understand the purpose of life, but it's time for you to come out. Please come out. He says, no. Krishna, I know your trick. If I come out, I cannot see you. I'll see your perverted reflection, Maya. Then after pleading and pleading, Krishna finally said, tell me what you want. He says, I will only come out on one condition, that Maya will not affect my consciousness. Krishna says it's impossible. Anybody who takes birth in this material world will be affected by Maya. Maya means what? Ego. False ego. That I am this body, I am intelligent, I am the controller, I am the proprietor, I am the enjoyer. That is Maya. They cannot see the influence of God in their life. They cannot. That is Maya. So then finally Krishna, for the first time and for the last time, he gave that one benediction to Sukadeva Goswami. You will come out of this body, you will come out in this body, but you will not be affected by Maya. Come out. And then he came out. Then as soon as he came out, what did he do? He just came out of the womb of his mother, got up and started walking into the forest. And Vedavyas is running behind, hey son, you just took birth, at least let us see you. Where are you going? And he doesn't even care, he's just walking. And young girls, they were not wearing their clothes, they were in a river taking bath. They looked at Sukadeva Goswami, they all stood up and they were looking at him. They were naked. So Sukadeva Goswami looked at them and he looked elsewhere. And the girls were just looking at what a beautiful person he is. Tender, 16 years in the womb. Small child skin, how is it? Just imagine a 16-year-old person having that skin. And very beautiful. And he's just walking out. And then behind him is Vedavyas old person running. And as soon as Vedavyas comes there, immediately the girls pick up the clothes and cover their body. And Vedavyas is shocked. Hey, I am Vedavyas. Why are you covering your body? I am more older. He is my young teenage boy son. In front of my son, you took out your clothes, or rather, you were not bothered about your clothes. In front of me, you are covering. And the girls say, he is not affected by Maya. You are influenced by Maya. We can feel that. We can feel that. A self-realized person cannot see a difference between male and a female. For him, body is body, soul is soul. Right? That is Maya. So, I don't know why I went in the direction. Why? Birth. As soon as you take birth, the problem starts. The root of the remaining three problems is birth. First of all, the whole suffering in the body itself is, in the womb itself is a problem. Right? Don't think it's Johnson's and Johnson's feeling inside. You suffered, you cried, you pleaded, and you have taken birth. But after that, you forgot. That is Maya. Right? At least now, the real purpose of life, you have a chance to achieve self-realization. Now start. At least now start the self-realization. The promise that you made to Krishna in the womb, as per the scripture, the promise is there. You all did that. Right? Now is the time you are starting that promise. That I am now, my real birth has happened. Every person, every living entity takes birth, but human being can take the second birth. Self-realization. That's why they're called Dvija. When you go in shelter of a guru and you accept spiritual knowledge with humility, you take the next birth. But you take birth, but you don't go to a guru and you are living with your own psychology and your mental concocted ideas, then you are called a Dvija Bandhu. Dvija Bandhu means what? You are related to a Dvija. But you are not Dvija. You are not twice born. Human beings are supposed to take birth. Second birth. Which is when you get this Upanayam. Right? This is not a thread. You can buy for 5 rupees. This means I have a guru. This Kantimala means I am a dog of my guru. Dog belt, na? Right? This is called declaration of birth to spiritual master. Everybody has a parent. Even a pig has parents. You also have parents, I also have parents. Parents are respectable. But most important parent in human birth is guru. After guru, parents come. Parents also are gurus. Parents are gurus. But if parents are ignorant, they don't have spiritual realization, then we should help them get that realization in this human life. So, death. There can be minute contradictions in different religions, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, but death is common, na? Isn't it? Is death common or no? All philosophies ultimately combine at the time of death. So, truth in Bhagavad Gita. Actually, the ultimate form or the format of this body is 3. Either you become stool, or you become ash, or you become earth. That's what will happen. All of us, our beautiful bodies, every day morning, we get up and go in front of the mirror. You feel like that. What will you become ultimately? Kya banoge ultimately? Either you will become ash if somebody burns you. Or if your body is thrown away, some insects will eat. Some insects will eat you. After eating, what do they pass? Stool. That means you will become stool. Or you are mixed into the mud. You become sand, earth. That's all you all will become. Whatever you see, the form that you see is Maya. Is created by this material world. Ultimately, you will become into these things only. Right? Why is death a subject not preferred to be discussed by modern human society? Why people don't like to discuss death? If you go and discuss this, people, natural immediate answer, hey, manchi we shall matter. What is the use of discussing death? Prabhuji and Matajis, as a human being, we don't need to discuss about the art of living. We have to discuss about the art of dying. This whole episode, these all personalities are sitting there, hearing from Sukadeva Goswami, what is the art of dying of a human being? Art of living, what is there? Even a monkey knows how to live. What to eat, where to sleep, even a monkey knows. Right? In any other living entity, you can have art of living. But art of dying, only human being knows. Krishna explains that in Bhagavad Gita 8th chapter. Right? Anta kale tu mameva, smaran mukta kalevara. At the time of death, remember me. That is only taught to a human being. Can I get 50? How many are we here? 50? 50, 55? Can I get 55 pigeons here and tell this class? Can I ask 55 dogs to come here and tell this class? Can I do that? Will they come? But a human being can make the decision to get this kind of knowledge. That is how rare is human birth. Are you all understanding? You should feel very fortunate that we are getting this knowledge now. Now, apart from these 4 main problems, there are 3 more miseries. Right? Please repeat after me. Adhyatmika, Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika. These are the 3 Trishul. Durga is a Trishul, right? 3 Trishul. One pointed is Adhyatmika, Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika. Durga uses this. In this material nature, she uses this. Why does she use? Durga. Difficult to escape. That is the meaning of Durga. You cannot escape out of this material world unless you become a devotee. Unless you develop love towards God, you cannot go out of this material world. No matter what Chandrayaan you make, what rocket you make, you cannot go out of the layers of this material world. Who is the gatekeeper of this entire material world? Durga. When you do Durga Puja, what is Durga Ma thinking? Kar mera puja, yahi par hai. Unless you become a devotee of my brother, my worshipable Lord Krishna, I will not allow you to go outside. I will not allow you to go outside. And she uses these 3 to make us alert. What is Adhyatmika? Body. Body and mind. How many people have mental problems? Almost everybody has mental problems. Right? Psychiatric problems, emotional problems, depressions. They become more and more common. It is explained in America, 33% people have psychiatric problems. And when is this data from? 1990. By now it would have gone to 40 or 45. 33% people go to psychiatrists. I personally, when I was in America, I saw one young lady, her purse, wallet was there. She went for lunch. We both are having. Her wallet fell. 2-3 tablets came out. I didn't know that she is taking psychiatric tablets. She's young, barely 23-year-old in GE in Greenville, where I was working. I was shocked. If 33% people are going to psychiatrists, then at one point even a psychiatrist is going to a psychiatrist, isn't it? Just by putting the multiplication. And just imagine, in their country, they can freely keep guns. You are living in a country with 33% pagal with guns. How safe are you? Right? That is the situation of that country. And we talk about modernization. How many of you know every day there is mass killing happening there? Somebody brings with a gun and just shoots people openly. You know that in America? Go and browse. They talk about Indian problems to us. Go and see what they're doing. And day before yesterday, they killed. One person goes there, takes a gun, shoots in a school and comes back. One child in what is it? Hartford, Connecticut. When I was there, 2010. Go and type Hartford, Connecticut, 2010. One child, 12-year-old, 11-year-old child, he took a gun, went to the school, killed innocent small children, kindergarten children he killed. Why did he kill? Because his mother used to work in that school and he was frustrated with his mother. Mother was a divorce 2 times or 3 times, I don't know. And what is the hobby of the mother? To collect guns in her house. What is the hobby of the child? To play video games where shooting is the best game. What a combination. One day his mother shouted at him. He took her own gun, shot her point blank in the house. Same frustration, he took the gun, came to the school and he killed children. 30, 40 children. President of America, Obama, came on the national television crying. Don't know what to do. What to do? Mental problems. Adhyatmika. If you ask people, do you have a problem? What will they tell? Go on the road. You have a problem? No problem. What problem? After some time, that mother-in-law, I don't know what she thinks. After some time, little more problem. If not anybody, you ask, everyone thinks I'm crazy. No one understands me. I have 100 reasons to prove I'm correct. Relationship problems. No one listens to me. You ask a wife, what is the problem? Sunta hi nahi mera. Alternate choices, options. Many people have too many choices. I wanted to buy a bread. In my young age, there was only one bread, modern bread. Dabba wala modern bread. I'll go to the shop, one bread I'll bring. Now I go to the shop, 4-5 breads. In America, there is a whole aisle of breads. First time when I went there, I was like, which bread? 50 brands of breads. Too many choices. Too many choices is not a good thing. It's a problem. It's a problem. Alternative, too many. Adi Bhautika. Adhyatmika means what? Mental, psychiatric problems. Adi Bhautika. Problems from other living entities. Does anyone trouble you, Mataji? Who? Manager. Other living entity. Society pressures. You go anywhere. What is your son doing? That son is thinking, why are you asking? Right? Why are you not married? Somebody will ask. Right? Why are you not married yet? నీకెందుకురా తెలవాలి కదా ఇంత పెద్ద పిల్ల అయిపోయింది రైట్ యూ డి నాట్ ఇన్వెస్ట్ హౌ మెనీ టోల్డ్ దిస్ యూ డి నాట్ ఇన్వెస్ట్ ఫ్రీ అడ్వైజర్స్ సో మెనీ అడ్వైజర్స్ unnecessary advisors the mental block how many people get appraisal in the office no appraisal you get appraisal in the office right is there a yearly appraisal or no how many people do the appraisal how many people do the appraisal one person whole world is doing your appraisal even Kamwal is doing the appraisal sir that neighbor got increment, sir. He increased my pay. Why did not get increment also? No promotion also. What, sir? Right? Everybody is appraising you. Other living entities. Pressures at work. Same job. People are in the same job for 15 years. He doesn't have a problem. Others have a problem. Hey, Yendra, ade company panjesta. Change. Arey, I am okay. No, when will you grow? You should change. Free suggestions. Ask anyone, do you have any problems? He'll tell what? Standard answer. I am cool. No problems. I am cool, no problems. After 60 minutes, I hate my somebody, right? If not anything, mosquito is a problem. Is it not? Right? You'll tell, I have no problem. I'll make you sit in the park for in the evening for some time. Then you'll tell, Prabhu, take my hand. No problem. No problem. Prabhuji, that is different. This is different. Problem hai ya nahi hai? Adi Bhautika. What is first one? Adhyatmika. Second is what? Adi Bhautika. Third one, Adi Daivika. Right? Which means calamities. Recently in Venezuela, 1 lakh people died. We don't even realize what just happened. You're all sitting here. Building falls. You're done. Prabhuji, it's not my problem. Most intelligent person? Little less? Little less? Worst? Should understand. Krishna is telling Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika are the problems. They exist. They exist. Now, okay. So what is knowledge? The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Knowledge means it should have 3 things. It should be the highest truth. It is real. It is distinguished from illusion and for the welfare of all. This is being told in Srimad Bhagavatam. Simple definition of knowledge, Vedavyas told in 3 words. Vedyam, Vastavam, Atra Vastu Shivadham Taptapa. Just in 4 words he told. What is knowledge? People tell, I have knowledge. But knowledge should be for what? Most important thing, repeat after me. The highest truth. Second thing is reality. Third, distinguish from illusion. Fourth, for the welfare of all. When it qualifies these four things, then only it's knowledge. Otherwise, it's waste of time. What is the meaning of this? Highest truth. Meaning, Prabhu, I know this much. No, it should be the highest truth. Mother's milk is the most nutritious for the child. Is this knowledge? I am making one statement. Mother's milk is most nutritious for the child. Is this knowledge? Let us say, is it the highest truth? Is the highest truth. If some laboratory comes and says, in American Association of Doctors, we proved that the mother's milk is not good. What will you say? Apora. There is no need to prove. It is the highest truth. Understood? Knowledge should not be proven and recorded. Oh, somebody got a, what is that? Nobel Prize that Newton is the most smallest, then proton, then electron, then something. 3 people died taking 3 Nobels. Nobody told the truth. You understanding? It cannot be changing. It should be the highest truth. When Krishna says, Jarma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, Dukkha, Dosha, it's the highest truth. There is no discussion on that. And even after 10,000 years, the same truth will be there. You understanding? The highest truth. Second is reality. It's real, right? Can you feel it? We can see people dying. We can see people taking birth. We can see people in the hospital. We can see people getting old. It's real. Third, distinguish from illusion, meaning it is removing you from illusion. The knowledge should remove you from illusion, then only it's knowledge. Knowledge should not keep you in illusion. You understanding? Knowledge should remove you from illusion. Fourth, finally, it's for the welfare of all. When I tell this knowledge, it should be for welfare. For example, if I teach you how to make time bomb, is it knowledge? It's real only. Time it will blast. Illusion will go away. You will die. It's truth also that it is going to blast. But is it for the welfare of all? No. So what is knowledge? Once again repeat. The highest truth is reality, distinguished from illusion, for the welfare of all. That is knowledge. Right? When we are coming to these sessions here, you are given knowledge. When you go and tell outside, I am getting knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, this is the criteria you are fulfilling. ठीक है ना? Yeah. In modern society, people, poor man was satisfied in old, in ancient culture. In modern society, even a rich man is unsatisfied. Why? They don't have the right knowledge. One of my friends told me, hey, Khatarnak flat I bought. What is that flat? Where did you buy? I bought in Tellapur. Why? What is the speciality? Don't you know? Left side Apollo Hospital is coming. Right side Yashoda Hospital is coming. Opposite Citizen Hospital is there. Behind Kim's Hospital is there. What a flat. You consider that advancement or foolishness? A fool will tell that that's the right place. Because you can go easily to hospital, na? But an intelligent person with knowledge will understand that's the wrong place. Why? So many hospitals are coming means they have full business there. That means that place is conducive for making you sick. There is some problem in that place. Why villages are better than cities? Because villages don't have hospitals. Prabhuji, that is a problem with your education. You are thinking by having a hospital, that's a safe place. No, if a place doesn't have hospital, that means that place is the best place for you to live. Because the water, the sand, the vegetables, everything is perfect there, which is not making the hospitals come there. Ardhamaitunda? Once I was in Uttar Kashi. I went on Chardham trip in Uttar Kashi. Somebody lost their insulin pen. I had to buy insulin immediately. Insulin is very important drug for somebody who is diabetic. I was going medical shop to medical shop. I'm telling you with my own experience. 10 medical shops I went in Uttar Kashi. I lended somebody's bike. We went to another 3 villages. There is not a single medical shop with insulin. And I asked why. And you know what the answer that came?
No demand.
Sir, nobody buys, so we don't have. Nobody in Uttarkashi is diabetic. You want to stay in Gachibowli, Gaulidaddi, or you want to go to Uttarkashi? Prophet job dorkadu kada nee karma. Point is understand what is more safer place. Safer place is where there is no medical needs. But what is material education teaching us? Exactly reverse. Isn't it? Bro, medical 24-hour medical shop, Prabhuji, that's a problem, ra pichoda. అర్థమవుతున్నదా? దమాకుందా? తెలివి ఉందా? Understand. Most intelligent person will think too many medical shops in this area means there is some problem happening here. They are having full business means people are diseased here. Why do I want to stay between diseased people? I will go in a place where chances of disease is less. Disease will come. It's a fourth problem. One of the four. Janma Mrityu Jaravadi. But why do you want to voluntarily create a disease? Right? So, 4 levels of intelligence. Most intelligent, less intelligent. We already, ancient people are ready to hear from, to understand. There is a concept called darshanik. When Britishers want to take over India, they came and they saw that each village has a guru and his name is darshanik. Each village. It is documented. There was a great personality, I forgot his name. Dharampalji. He is a very famous writer in RSS. Very, not in RSS, but very, very ancient, you know. His disciple is, forgot him, he is a Maharashtrian. He speaks a lot of lectures in RSS. They all know him. Dharampalji, very famous. Dharampalji went to the British libraries and he took out the records of what Britishers wrote letters in 1800s. In 1800s, when they were sent here to conquer India, they were writing letters. Sir, this is not working, that is not working, this is not working. All those letters he pulled up and he started crying. What a country we were. What kind of a country we were. A country that cannot be taken over by anybody. All of them are telling that how to conquer this country because it is so rooted in its culture. Cow is the central part of their system. Cow, Gau Mata. They worship cow. They serve cow. They use cow. They use cow urine. Everything is centered around cow. We cannot disturb this society. Nobody works for anybody. There is no employer. There is no caste. It is there written. There is no caste. We have to divide them. If I go into the topic, it will be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I will not tell now. I will speak later. But I will tell who is Darshanik. They tell there is Darshanik. Darshanik means a guru in the village who advises what to do, what not to do. Every child will be sent to a Gurukul. And according to the nature of the child, he is told what vocation he can take up. If he has a Kshatriya qualities, he can take up management. If he has Vaishya qualities, he can take up agriculture. If he has Shudra qualities, he will follow what is told. If he is a Brahmanical quality, he will become a Brahmana. He will become a lecturer, a teacher. And when he is given land, what he can grow, what he should not grow is decided by a Darshanik. If somebody would have gone in those times and told, I will invent a device through which I can communicate from India to America, Darshanik would have told, no. Don't devise this stupid internet which will make you stay awake in the nights. It is bad for your health. Darshanik was scripturally educated person who could see the future. What is actually good for human beings, he could think. Today, the biggest problem is we don't have any Darshanik. We only have our unlimited desires and we are going on inventing. At one point, we will become mad. Already people are going mad. Right? I'll not get totally into the topic. So, Darshanik is an intelligent person. He used to give the intelligence in the village. If somebody would tell, sir, I'll create this tool. No, don't create the tool. By creating the tool, 5 people lose their vocation. No need. No need. It's not a need. When there is a need, you do that. Right? So many philosophers are there. Now, before coming to this class, you might have heard from here, there, many places. But nobody speaks about the philosophy that. How many are hearing whatever I'm telling for the first time in your life? This kind of philosophy about death, birth, old age, disease. Huh? Why didn't that Brahmana who came to do Satyanarayana Vratam tell you? He was doing business.
He himself
doesn't know. And he'll not tell also. Business band ho jayega na. I'm not against Brahmanas, but Brahmanas' duty is also this, to give Brahma Gyan. Very important. And there are Brahmanas like that. You should promote those Brahmanas for your ceremonies. They will also come and tell the purpose of life. There was one philosopher, Charvaka Muni. Many philosophers are there. He's very, very famous, Charvaka Muni. He was there even before Krishna. He said, just beg, borrow or steal, you must eat butter. Never mind, live happily. Eat, drink and be merry and enjoy. What a philosophy. Huh? How many want to take initiation from Charvaka Muni? Very famous philosophy. There are so many philosophers outside cheating people. Do you want to understand spirituality? You go there, they completely cheat you. There is one more philosopher. XXY mission. Life is to enjoy. Anandamaya. Go. Will he tell about Adi Bhautika, Adi Devika, Adhyatmika? Will he tell about Jarma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi? No. But why will he not tell? He doesn't know, and if he tells, Danda band ho jayega na. Danda band ho jayega. There is another Baba also. Do whatever you want. You come to me. I'll care for you. Love me, love you. I see you, you see me. He wants the last key. He's cheating you. You want to get cheated? Go. Why don't you learn Bhagavad Gita? Why are these people not teaching Bhagavad Gita? This is my fundamental question. Why are these institutions not teaching you what is there in the scripture? Why these scriptures are kept? To keep it like that. Huh? Nice, good looking project. Achha, dekhne ko acha laga. Can I also keep a set in my house? For what? Where is Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita as it is. Keep it as it is. Don't open. Don't learn. Puja करेंगे. Jaya Jagadish Hare. Bhagavad Gita का पूजा कर. Bhagavad Gita is shouting, read me. Pichoda, Murkhuda, Chadu Nannu. Krishna did not tell Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna to learn Sanskrit. Was Krishna teaching Sanskrit to Arjuna? No. Was Krishna teaching some philosophy which is convenient? No. He was speaking the ultimate truth. Whichever language you want to understand. But learn Bhagavad Gita. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. It is what Krishna told to Arjuna. Same intent and content is there inside Bhagavad Gita. And you want to learn in Telugu, there is a Telugu Bhagavad Gita. You want to learn in Hindi, there is a Hindi translation. You want to learn in Gujarati, Gujarati. French, Arabic, Chinese, Japanese. 84 languages Bhagavad Gita is translated today. For us to learn. Because people are not teaching you that. There is one Bhagavan. I am God. You are God. Hare, I am God. Hare, you are also God. Enjoy. Serve yourself, serve others, serve God. We are all God. What a convenient philosophy. You like this philosophy? Bhagwan ji, kaise? Narayan? You tell me Narayan, na? Tell me. Tell me I am Narayan. Are, I am telling you Narayan, na? Huh? One Amma. Keep your minds, eyes, conscience open. Believe in me. What comes your way, you will experience God. What a beautiful way of understanding. Did you understand anything out of that? Right? Donate to me. Hold on to me. I will show you God. Gale lag ja. That category is also there. You want to go and enjoy different philosophy. Now I am going to introduce. I am the new Baba of Gachibowli. I am going to open. I will become very rich. Because there are many fools in this area who will come and take membership from me. You want to know my business? I am promoting, launching today. There is no goal in life because life is goal. Welcome to Goal Yoga. I only created this. Nice, na? Repeat after me. There is no goal in life because life is goal. Goal. Welcome to Goal Yoga. Will I make money? How many of you think I can make money? 5-10 IIT तो मिल जाएंगे, 3-4 ISB MBA तो मिल जाएंगे. पागल है ना? मिलेंगे. I'll make subscriptions, I'll make money. No one talks about solving the birth, death, old age, disease problem. None of them will talk. What Krishna is speaking in Bhagavad Gita, they will not talk. They'll talk everything else. Will science solve the solution? Will science give the solution to birth, old age, disease and death? Did science solve it so far? Can science stop disease? You think it is. No, it is creating more diseases. More and more diseases. right? I'll tell this one thing, this tomato here. When I went in America, I saw tomatoes were so shiny. So far, those tomatoes have not come to India. Be grateful. Tomatoes were like cherries, they're so shiny, like oil. And if you throw the tomato down also, it will not break. It will not bust. I was wondering, what is this? Then I asked a devotee, what is going on? When he told me, I was shocked. They have manufactured a DNA, mixing the tomato DNA with fish skin. They've taken a DNA from fish skin, they've taken a DNA from tomato, whatever, they mixed it together and they imbibed it into the tomato plant. So that the tomato skin will be stretching like a fish skin, so that it will last for too long in the shelf. A tomato when plugged, how long does it last? Natural tomato, how long does it last? 3-4 days. 5th day, it will start rotting. But a beautiful newly created tomato, it will shine. Natural shine will come because fish oil will be there. No? It will shine. Then what? Even if it falls, it doesn't bust. Inside it is rotting, outside it is shining. What is the intelligent IIM, ISB, chartered accountant graduate thinking? Ye mundra tomato merustunnadi. So understand, science is not creating problem. Is tomato vegetarian or non-vegetarian? God knows what now. Right? That is the problem. Some other day I'll talk about milk. What they have done with milk. You will stop looking at milk, forget about drinking milk. What they have done with milk. Right? You can go and do your research. So many things are there. We are trying to solve the problems with science. We can't solve. We are only complicating more. We are only complicating more. Right? So, Prabhu, I have my senses to enjoy. My eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. Are they really giving you enjoyment? No. Problem is the enjoyment that you get from your senses is temporary. It is real enjoyment only. When you eat, you feel the enjoyment. When you see the enjoyment. But then it's temporary. You should look for permanent enjoyment. And they cheat also. The senses will cheat. How? Eyes. A moth, which comes out in the night. It goes and enters into fire because it likes to see fire. What are the eyes doing? They are cheating the moth. Right? Your eyes are not telling you the complete truth. We'll discuss about how your eyes are cheating you later in more detail. Deer, its ears are cheating it. They put a nice song, the deers come close by, then they shoot the deers. Tongue, fish, right? Fish also knows a worm doesn't hang like that, but its tongue is so eager, it goes and catches it, it gets stuck and it is killed. Nose, a musk deer, the smell is coming from the nose, it keeps searching, with thirst it dies. Nose can also cheat you. Elephant, touch. The elephant is so much sexually active, it looks for an opposite partner. It is desperate for the opposite partner. It will fall in a ditch for the opposite partner. You know how they catch elephant? A nice lady elephant is kept and a big ditch is made in front of it and a male elephant will come. It will fall into the ditch. And after the elephant falls into the ditch, for 1 week, 10 days, it is not given food or water. It is beaten by a 5 feet fellow. 5 feet, 50 kg fellow will beat that elephant, not giving it food and water. Finally, when the elephant will come out, the 1000 kg elephant is obeying the orders of a 5 feet, 50 kg man. All for what? For a female elephant. Right? This is how the senses will cheat you. So, what is the real goal of human life? A permanent solution to real problems. Prabhuji, today we discussed a lot of problems. Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi, Adhyatmika, Adibodhika, Adidaivika. Permanent relief from all miseries and eternal life of bliss, peace and happiness. How many want this? Of course we want this. Now, therefore, we should inquire the root cause of all causes. For example, tomorrow morning you get up and you go and see the main door is not there. Huh? Will you just go and sleep in your bedroom? What will you do? Immediately you'll call them, hey, my main door is not, where is the CCTV? Who picked up? Why would anybody take my main door? Is that true or no? Why are you not doing that in your human life? Now you got to know Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi is there. Now you got to know Adi Bhautik, Adi Devik, Adhyatmika is there. Who created it? You should ask, na? Yes or no? Krishna, whoever that Krishna is, summon that fellow. I want to talk to him. Why did you put me in this world where there is Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi? Why did you put me in this world where there is Adi Bhautik, Adi Devika, Adhyatmika? What did I do that I am here? Krishna, I summon you. If there is God, I want to question that God. For that, I need to know if there is God. Next session is, does God exist? Okay? If you don't believe God exists, what is the point? Who will you go and ask the problem, solutions? He only created the problem. Na? Did you create Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi? He only created. Why he created? Whom will you ask? He only should ask. Ishvara, Parama, Krishna, Satchit, Ananda, Vigraha, Anadir, Adir, Govinda, Sarva Karana Karanam. Brahma is telling. Sarva Karana Karanam. The cause of all causes is you, Krishna, Mukunda. I want to know. I want to know who am I. I want to understand who are you. I want to understand what is this material world. I want to understand how to get out of this material world. I want to understand what is the purpose of human life. But for that, first of all, we should believe, does God exist? Prabhuji and Mataji, next week, please come. I am going to challenge you all. You have to prove me that God exists. I am not going to tell you God exists. You have to prove me that God exists. Come back with your own proofs. That is your homework. Okay? Will you come back? I am going to ask you point blank. Does God exist? Yes. Prove. Prove. Some logic, okay, theek hai, but I want more proof. Why are we doing this session? Because one day our children are going to ask this question and we don't have an answer. We have led a life with blind belief. We will ask our children also to lead a life with blind belief. Okay? Hare Krishna. So, any questions? Any questions before we go to Nursing Arti? What is in Prasadam today? That question will answered in another 5 minutes. Yeah, yes, Madhu.
In the last class, you told that animals will not have the spiritual quality, and humans have that spiritual quality. That is a major difference.
Spiritual quality. Okay. Animals don't inquire beyond eating, mating, sleeping, and defending. Yeah.
So, but from the whole scriptures and all, we know that some animals also possess that spiritual quality.
Yes. Even Bhagavatam says, Mata is asking a question, animals don't have spiritual quality told, but there are some animals which have spiritual quality. Mataji, there are some examples even in Bhagavatam, like Jada Bharata. Bharat Maharaj became a deer in next life. And then he had all the great qualities and intelligence. There are some animals which are blessed by some great devotees and they get that intelligence. Right? Or there are some animals which are cursed to take animal birth because of some great sage. He had to take animal birth. So he's coming with a great a great background. They have some spiritual intelligence. But those are exceptions. Very, very rare. Otherwise, animals instinctively, they only think about these 4 things. Eating, mating, sleeping, and they can't think anything beyond that. They won't think about why am I dying, why am I an animal. They can't think all those things. They just limit it to. But human being can think. That is special quality given by Krishna to a human being. He tells that in Bhagavatam. I have given my own nature, I have given my own intelligence to a human being. That is why animals can't create new karma. Animals only burn their karma. But human beings can create new karma also with their free will. It's a big topic of karma. We'll discuss later. Huh?
Manji also took birth as a monkey.
Not monkey that we see. It's called Kimnara. That's a different kind of monkey. Actually, people misinterpret that every monkey is Hanuman. No. Monkey is Vanara. Kimnara. Kimnara. When you look at it, he looks like an animal, but he's a human being. Kimnara. Is he human? The word is a Kimnara. Right? So it's a different species. There are 8.6 million species. It's a different one. Not just a monkey. And definitely our ancestors are not monkeys. If anybody thinks your ancestors are monkeys, you are children of Darwin. Right? Our ancestors were not monkeys. Monkeys are monkeys, human beings are human beings. How? We'll discuss that later. With proof, I'll show you. This concept of Big Bang, this concept of evolution, this nonsense that has been put into our textbooks, which children have to read and get marks, so still read it. Get your marks, but don't have to believe that nonsense. Right? Namaste Narasimhaya. Hiranyakashi Purvaksaha Ito Narsimho Parato Narsimho Toya Toya Mitato Narsimho Mahir Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho Narsimham Narsim Sharanam Prapadye Abhakara Kamala Bhajena Madhuta Singram Dalita Hiranyakashipo Anubanga Ekabharata Narahari Rupa Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Abhakara Adhuta Singha Hiranyakashipo Anubanga Ekabharata Narahari Rupa Jaya Narasimha 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 Jaya Narasimha Jaya Prahlad Naram Prahlad Naram Prahlad Naram Jaya Prahlad Naram Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Sai Gora Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Gora Hari Bo भक्त विघ्नाश नरसिंहदेव भगवान की भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की श्रील गुरुदेव की निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल Rojan Mataji. So just one thing I want to tell, that this one session we finished today in search of happiness, and I'm sure you all learned a lot of new things. Just imagine what you will be after finishing 12 sessions. You won't be the same person. As I told you in the beginning, knowledge brings transformation. Because you will see the world in a different way. It's called Shastra Chakshu. Chakshu means vision. Shastra means knowledge. When you see the world with knowledge, then you see a new world. You know? All of us are knowledgeable here. But when you get knowledge from scriptures, it's a different knowledge, different realm, different dimension. So I humbly request, don't miss these sessions, right? And this Sunday evening also, tomorrow evening, we'll have a nice session here on Lord Jagannath. So please come, right? We're going to discuss Jagannath Katha. How did Jagannath appear? You know, what is the whole Leela? Because we are doing Rath Yatras. We're doing many Rath Yatras, right? Normally, people do one Rath Yatra. We're doing 74 Rath Yatras, 74, our own congregation, right? We started with one Rath Yatra in 2022, became 4. Better. Please sit down. It became 4, it became 7, then 11, then 19, then 40. In 2026, we are doing 74 Rath Yatras, and mostly in schools. For the first time, we are entering the schools. Britishers entered the schools to change us. We are entering the schools to change us back. Yeah? So we got permission from great international schools also. I don't want to name them publicly on the thing, but you will get to know where all schools we are doing. Prabhuji's Sanatan Dharma is going to come back with full force, and we are all going to be part of it. Why we want it to come back? Because this is the knowledge that Sanatan Dharma brings. Did I tell even one statement anywhere that hate any other religion? Did I even tell that if you don't believe, go to hell? No. We are not that kind of knowledge. This is for every human. God is one, and we should understand He loves all of us. So please don't miss these sessions, and please come Sunday evening also. You can hear Jagannath Katha, and you can even participate in Rath Yatra. We are doing a Rath Yatra in my home Krishi, where this satsang is to happen prior. So humbly request, please contribute nicely in my home Krishi. If you are living in my home Krishi, please, because your Lakshmi will be used in the service of Narayan. And capacity, according to your capacity, you contribute. If you are a millionaire, give in lakhs. If you are not a millionaire, then give 10 rupees, 50 rupees. But if you are a millionaire giving 50 rupees, it doesn't look good, na? Donation is donation. But how much donation to give? Where is it written? It is also mentioned in scriptures. How much to give? It should pinch a little after giving. That is the measure. After giving the donation, Hare, I gave a little more. Let me call Prabhuji and ask him to give it back. That means you gave right amount of donation. If you gave a donation that didn't even touch you, then you have not given donation. Why is it like that? Because God is seeing, not seeing how much you are giving. God is seeing how much you are keeping. So please develop that connection. And also for these sessions, we raise it through funds. There is a scanner code here. You can contribute a little bit for whatever, see, nice prasadam we are giving to everybody. And whatever is left, we'll go down and distribute. How many of you know every day we distribute prasadam for at least 150 to 200 people, Drona, for free. And your funds will be used for that. So you can celebrate your anniversaries, birthdays here. Prabhu, how much does it cost? Anything you give. You can give 5 rupees, you can give 5,000, you can give 10,000. Doesn't matter. It will be used. There is a scanner code of ISKCON. Directly you can put into that and we'll use for the sessions. Sorry for the delay. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Next week, next Saturday, we'll meet. Hare Krishna. Yes. Mahaprasade Govinde. Nama Brahmane Vaishnave. Swalpa Punya Vratan Rajan. Vishwaso Naiva Jayate. Shariraha Vidyajal. Jedendriya Trahe Kal. Jive Fele Vishesagare. Tara Madhya Jivyati. Lobomai Sudurmati. Take Jeta Katina Samsare. Krishna Badadayamai. Kori Vare Jivajai. Saho Prasada Nadilo Bhai. Shreyan Namrata Pao. Shri Radha Krishna Gun Gao. Premeda Ko Chaitanya. Jai Nimai Jai Nitai. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabho Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhara. Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maheshwara Prabhupada Prashadam ki. And you all can come for Aarti also. We have every morning. We have Aarti here at 7:30. Next week, Saturday, you can come at 7:30. Attend Aarti also. We do Mangal Aarti, we do Tulsi Aarti, we do Guru Aarti, Narsimha Aarti. And then we do some chanting also. 9 o'clock the class starts. But you can come before also. And you can experience the whole spiritual atmosphere. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. If I spoke anything wrong, please forgive me. I am just your servant.